crush. I like getting crushed, Eddie.
Yeah, I bet you do, right?
Oh, Eddie. Shame on you, Eddie. Shame on you, Eddie. Shame on you, Eddie. Shame on you, Eddie. Eddie. Oh, Eddie. 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 Eddie boy. Eddie boy, I like when they crush me, Ed. I love it. I love it. I love it, Eddie. Eddie, I love it. I love it when they get on the bridge and they go, ha 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 ha. I could take out Richie. Don't get used to it. It's a luxury I showed you. If I don't want you to have it, you can't have it. You know what I mean, man? I know, you're just so fucked up with post-traumatic stress and the drugs you induce, you forget what I did in New York City. But that was a mild opening. Tick-tock.
I don't know what makes that junkie so...
Oh, man, why does Cat always think I'm his junkie buddy? Damn it, boy, I'm tired of guys talking like I'm their best friend and I'm their right-hand man and I'm their drug-smoking buddy. Shame on that. Ain't that a bitch of a bitch for a bitch? I don't know. My amp went to MFJ twice. And twice it came back packed like it was brand new in the box. All the foam, all the shit, all the screws and the plastic, all that other shit. But it still don't change the fact you bought a 2 dB junk. Actually, you didn't buy it. That's why you never video gated the receipt. Because it's not a receipt. It was a work order. Yes, sir. Oh, 250th Street. Oh, shit, yo. The King of New York. The facts and the figures. Rocking on. Yes, sir. A little more while on this. We're going to have him crying about his 5 watts. And about an amp. That's sitting over there. That does not work.
That crackhead don't have a chance.
Oh! Yes. I smoke all his crack with him, guys. Guys, it's a known fact out here. I admit it. I do smoke all Enforcer's crack with him. You hear him. You hear the way he talks with first-hand knowledge. You know I'm telling the truth. Yeah, no problem there. I hear you there, bird. I hear you there, the non-junkie bird. And I hear you too, 613. Every morning my video gates pick up more and more people cursing out Enforcer. I think it's hilarious. I think every day more people go and watch NYC Radio Wars, Truth and Justice, and Enforcer comes clean. And after those 2 videos, I can see why they're cursing him out. Hey, it was his own mouth, His own mouth did it to him. His own truth and justice that he ultimately delivered in those video gates. Hey, Crazy Eddie, he wants to cry to you again, Crazy Eddie. Hey, what's this junkie doing? It's wrong. No, he's talking to me. Oh, you got exposed. Exposed. You and your junkie family. Ain't that a bitch of a bitch for a bitch?
Okay, too, or doing any kind of drug.
That's right. I smoke all that with you, dude. And, they all know it. They all know I smoke all that shit with you, dude. They all know that you're my drug-smoking buddy. They listen to you. They can do the math.
Your teeth are limited because...
Oh, look at him. I'm not going to let this cat talk to me or about me. So you guys better force him to take his beef off the mic. I think that would be a good thing to do. I doubt it, though. Because the only thing he's enforcing is lies. and chaos while I take him out. Take him right out. And then, after a little more while of this, and his buddy's calling him and telling him, Richie eating you up, he's going to cry about his 5 watts and an amplifier that's across the room that don't work. Oh, yeah, the king of New York. Mine works fine. My tube might be a little beat up. I have tortured it real bad in the last year. Might be time to get a new one.
This is TGIF. They got my daddy.
Eddie, very perceptive, Eddie. Who says you can't teach an old mutt new tricks? TGIF. Thank my daddy, it's Friday. Oh, Eddie. Hey, Eddie, your junkie ain't doing too good out here, Eddie. Lie after lie, getting caught on video gate, trying to cop please and make up more lies to circumvent or prove another lie. Eddie, what are we going to do about this cat, Eddie?
Yes, psych meds do for you this morning.
Now he's my doctor. Now he's got me down with taking his psych meds. Boy, I tell you, I don't know. He sort of talks like he lives in my right-hand pocket. Like I'm his best friend. And like I'm his drug-smoking buddy for the last 3 decades. He's just mad at what I did to him for the last 13 months out here. Yes, sir. And I couldn't do it without all you guys standing by and allowing me to do it. NYC Radio Wars, the playlist on YouTube. Oh, yes. All that truth and justice.
And photos.
Look at that, 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 look at that. Audio? Cool stroke. Mr. Enforcer 250, you are now officially my client.
Unbelievable, man, this story.
Oh! You know what's unbelievable? All the stories he can make up about a man he never met. A man that crawled out of his speaker and took over his world. Yes, sir. Now that is mighty believable.
It's killing you, Richie, just the way.
Oh, man, look at that. Oh, look at that, 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 look at that.
You will get to see Richard one day.
He's still talking about those Kevlar gloves. He's still out here selling dreams, cashing checks with his mouth. His body and hands are never going to be able to cash. Doesn't he know he got to come out from behind the mic? Doesn't he know he's got to take his beef to see the butcher?
Sure.
Look, he's trying to talk to me while I'm on the key, dude. He's trying to talk to me while I'm on the key. Is that not a junkie? Is that not a junkie talking to me while I'm on the key? He acts like he video gating and I'm really going to be able to hear him while I'm on the key.
Sorry for you.
You know what I'm trying to say here, guys? I don't know, maybe I'm a little dense. But he's having a conversation with me and starting it while I'm on the key. Is that not drugs? Do the drugs fuck him up so bad that he wants the world to believe that I can hear him while I'm on the key? I don't know. That's the pure sign of a junkie. But I ain't gonna let him talk to me or about me. Yes, sir.
He's all fucked up, but you know what?
Oh!
And then he gets destroyed. Yeah.
Oh!
Outrageous claims.
Oh! Here he goes. He's on my career again. He wants to be me. He wants to have my credentials.
Oh, and then put it on video. And then claims he's not a crackhead or worse.
Oh, come on, no enforcer. I smoke your crack with you all day long. Come on, man, stop lying to them. They know I smoke that crack with you all day long.
Man, by his mom, in his own admission. And then he denied.
Well, hey, man, you guys don't want to put a stop to this. I'm going to have to do it. And if I'm going to have to do it, you know it's going to be like this every morning. Till you guys get real again. Then again, you are the majority out here. Not funny, dude. I don't think he realized it, though.
Look, he sits back and just...
So, look at that. He sits back and just romps on you, baby. Just romps on you. audio. He just romps on you, boy. All right, let me get back quiet, man. Time for another cup of coffee.
Yeah, when he does that cool stroke, that he's going into convulsions, his head just starts bobbing back and forth. That glass pipe is in his mouth, and he's rocking his rocking chair. When you hear him say cool stroke, he's just bugging out when he does that there.
Do you hear the erratic, elusive breathing on this guy? This is what it's like to smoke crack all night. Listen to him. All right, granted, I'm a pothead, man. I smoke a lot of pot. And if you want to believe I smoke all his crack and K2 with him and do his dope, then believe that, guys.
Lovely, but in his case, it's just from doing drugs. Because you got to remember, his brain is fried like an egg in the frying pan. Remember they said that
this is your brain on drugs?
And then they show a picture of Richie.
He's such a repeat. This is your brain on drugs.
All the drug use, all the...
Alright, guys, ask him if he would meet me on YouTube camera and take an instant drug test. Let's see what he says. Let's see who wins.
The number one sign of a heroin user for years is massive tooth decay.
See now, if they really spoke to my ex-girlfriends, they would know. Richie, never. Richie, never. Richie didn't dabble in a lot of things, except monkeys and junkies.
He didn't want to go with my down plan. He decided to hold on to that one tooth, that little fang. But I told the boy.
Tell him he's got to stop crying on the mic and come off the mic to take care of any kind of teeth.
Brand new antenna, $1,000 cash. All that crackhead had to do was come clean. But he didn't want to comply. So this is the end result. The end result in does the people, man. They had one cat, he was licking the street. He was out in the street naked, licking the sidewalk and licking the curb. After fucking with that K2. That's what Richie's about, man. Richie wakes up, the first thing he stuck is some K2 in his pipe. And thinking of me. He had my name in his mouth, 5 in the morning. And I'm like, what the fuck, man? I'm not even out here. And this man's mentioning me. So aside from being a delusional junkie, a man that's paranoid, a man that's suffering from psychosis, he's also an extreme homosexual. Has great desire for men. Who's loud and clear? Who's loud? That's why he's out here. He's out here trying to pick up one of the drivers. Richie loves men. Richie's a one-tooth sidewalk sissy. And I've heard stories that Richie will suck you like a Hoover. He'll suck you clean.
How happy he is thinking that might be true.
Anyway, let me get my last comfort job. I'll be back. They call me the force of truth and justice. The American way, and I'm back out.
We're going to title this video Gate Whore Galore and put a whore on it for a thumbnail. We're going to title a video Gate Whore Galore and put a whore on it for a thumbnail. Audio. Oh, da-da-da-da-da-da. Goodbye, horns. Oh, yeah, no doubt it. Me and this little buck wow, Cobra 25. Audio. Me and a buck wow. Cobra 25 with the stock mic. Your video gate number 3 is rolling. Video gate number 3. Cb19nyc on YouTube. Cb19nyc on YouTube. Or just type in NYC Mutts. NYC Mutts. Yes, sir. NYC Mutts. M-U-T-T-S. Your hole in the wall, most talked about, most feared man on and off the mic. Your hole in the wall, Brooklyn CB shop. Me and this Cobra stock mic back wire. Radio check, you're working in Brooklyn. Radio check, you're working in Brooklyn on the video gate.
I know Richie feels the force when I'm out here.
The only thing I feel is admired by a homosexual who hopes I'm gay. And envied by a junkie. Because, you know, I do smoke all these drugs with him, guys. He's talking of first-hand knowledge. But ask him when he came off that mic, walked up to me and said he was Enforcer 250. Ask him what happened. That's all this guy is a barrel of hot air of bullshit. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie, Mike. I ain't gonna lie there, Force. I've seen and heard a lot. I've seen a lot of come and go. But this boy, I never seen pussy as large as this one out on the bandwave to this date. But that's my father teaching me there's a first time for everything. You want a radio check, you gotta take it. I said, you want a radio check, you gotta take it. Maybe Mike Action will give you a radio check.
Hey, Richard.
Hey, oh, shut up, stupid.
My radio check.
Alright, you want a radio check, go right ahead. My number one dick sucker will be happy to give it to you.
Hey, Mr. Whip, shut your damn mouth. I'll bust your brains out.
Even though he was tearing you up in NYC Radio Wars Truth and Justice video, he tried to get off the subject, losing and run away from a battle by tearing you up in NYC Radio Wars Truth and Justice video. Yes, sir. So he'll give you the radio check. He likes you. He likes you so much, you gotta hear what he's saying about you in NYC Radio Wars Truth and Justice.
Richie, why are you trying to start trouble, Richard? Why you want to have more people in front of you? Why do you put more people in front of you, Richard? I ain't got no beef with no one out here. Richie, I don't even have beef with you. But I'm on a mission to expose the fraud that you are. And to help you to come correct, Richard, to get off the pipe. That's my mission out here, Richard. To help the drivers out here recognize that you're nothing but a junkie and a loser.
So what you're saying, Mr. Enforcer, is at NYC Radio Wars, while you're cursing at Michael Jackson in my video gate, that never happened. And in NYC Radio Wars, where you tell the public you don't know me, never met me, and don't even know if I ever smoked crack, but won't take a piss test with me on YouTube. So what you're saying is that voice and that man talking in those video gates, he wasn't the one cursing out that man? He wasn't the one cursing out that man? Oh, man. Hey, yo, Mike. Yo, Mike, you know what? I don't really like you much, Mike, but I like showing this jerk-off off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch my bench around, and I'm going to play that part of NYC Radio Wars Videogate where Enforcer is all over you. Because these are the things he hates about my Videogate. And just for the record, what I'm about to play is in the second half of NYC Radio Wars Truth and Justice video.
Because he can't fight his own battles, that bitch.
Listen to how crazy he gets when you're going to put his words right in front of him. Lies. I like exposing lies. In NYC Radio Wars Truth and Justice, everything you claim out here you're trying to expose, I expose in finest style. Audio drive. Let me put your words out here, because I don't want you saying it wasn't you, and I don't want you saying you never said it. Give me about 3 minutes to switch this bench around. Watch this, guys.
Richie's a perfect example of say no to drugs. Just look at him and just listen to him. He's a perfect example why you should not do drugs. Shame.
Well, Mr. Enforcer, we've been telling you for a long time. As long as you never say yes, dude, you'll never have to worry about saying no. But yes, I do smoke the crack and K2 with you all day long. I know you want to convince the drivers of this. I confess, dude.
You, and whatever you may or may not possess, you lose it all. Like Richie, look at him. He's a toothless wonder. The man's psychotic, and he suffers from psychosis. And he's also paranoid, schizophrenic. He thinks everyone out there is going to beat him up. That's a junkie. But I'm not feeling bad for him. Alright? I'm not going to feel bad for him and say, oh, why are you bothering that crackhead? Because he's out here spreading lies about people. He's out here keying up on drivers. So we got to let him know, drivers, you got to team up and tell that junkie, get off this channel. You're no friend of anyone out here. The only friend Richie has is his drug dealer, his crack dealer, or K2 dealer. That's it. That's the only friend Richie has.